Okay, so today we're gonna make some spaghetti squash, and a lot of people avoid doing this just because it's really difficult to cut into and it takes a really long time. So one of the things that I like to do to make the process easier is I'll take a fork and just stab around the spaghetti squash in multiple places, and then I stick it in the microwave for about 4 minutes, and that will allow the spaghetti squash to cook just partially. I like mine roasted. You can cook it all the way in the microwave if you want to. I don't want to. So you let it sit on the counter for a few minutes and it starts to steam. You can see I've had this sitting here and it's gotten a little bit soft here. That makes it much easier to cut into. So you're gonna cut off the ends here. Cut off one side, turn it around. We'll cut off the other side. These are garbage. And then you'll cut it right down the center. One more cut there. And then it just snaps right open. That's much easier than trying to cut it without having steamed it a little bit first. And you're just gonna get a big spoon, scrape out all the seeds. Okay, so as you can see, I've scraped out all of the seeds, and now I'm just going to season it a little bit. I just use a little bit of butter spray. You can use Pam, you can use a little bit of coconut oil, whatever you like. I just use a few sprays here. Don't want to go overboard. And then a little bit of sea salt. Do both sides. I do salt and pepper. Sometimes I'll do nutmeg or different seasonings, a little bit of garlic salt, whatever you like on it. You can use coconut oil if you want to, or olive oil, whatever's on your plan, whatever your calories allow for. And then we'll just stick it on a foil-lined cookie sheet, face up. I've got the oven preheated right now. It's at 425. If you don't do the microwave trick, you have to use 375. It takes 50 minutes to cook that way. This is much faster. It's going in the oven now. Okay, so these have been in the oven for about 25 minutes. Your time will vary based on the size of your squash, but that's how long these took. You'll know it's ready when it starts to shred, and you can just use forks, and they shred really easy from the shell. It'll shred completely, and then you'll just stick it in a bowl or on a plate or however you want to do it. You can use spaghetti sauce on this, or just some olive oil, or eat it plain. I like it plain, and that's basically it.